Good afternoon, viewers. This is Clevenard.com. My name is Franca Idemudia. Alright, this afternoon we will be discussing issues centered or bordered on the Esan tribe in Edo State, Nigeria. The Esan people in Nigeria, they are a peculiar people. A land that is filled with milk and honey. A land of peaceful people. A land where everything from tourist destination to businesses and everything you have on planet Earth flourishes. We are discussing Esan land because we are having a partnership with them, and part of our partnership deal is for us to set in place the Clevenard Open project in the land. When we talk about the Clevenard Open project, we are looking at seminars and also exhibitions, and in addition to that, organizing trade fairs in communities. Let's not also forget that our main aim as a platform, the Clevenard.com platform, is to create awareness within, for, and then in the community. When we talk about communities, we are not just talking about the communities where we come from, we are also talking about communities as it has to do with different features of life. For example, you have the communities of farmers, the communities of businesses, communities of market people, communities of clothes sellers, and then what have you. Alright, right in the palace of the Onogie of His Royal Majesty or His Royal Highness Samuel Obade II JP, who is the Onogie of Ugbegun, Idigun of Esanland in Esan Central Local Government Area in Edo State. Please, let's take note of that. Esanland is a land filled with everything you can think of on planet Earth. A peaceful people where businesses can actually strive. Alright, His Highness, you are welcome to the program with Clevenard.com.
Thank you for having me.
Please, I know I tried to do a little introduction of you earlier on, but I just want you to help us do justice to it. Please, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you very much. I am, by the grace of God, His Royal Majesty Samuel Obade II, Justice of the Peace, the Onogie of Ugbegun, and by the grace of God, the Idigun of Esanland. We are located in Esan Central Local Government Area of Edo State.
Thank you so much, Your Highness.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, the main aim and objective of Clevenard Open project is to begin to create awareness in communities, to create value for our kings, our traditional palaces, because they are the custodian of culture, of customs, of tradition, and the ones that are closer to the people. In other words, if the palace of any kingdom flourishes, the people benefit from it as well. Yeah. Alright, His Highness, I want to ask this question. We have a lot of people in the diaspora, Esan sons and daughters in the diaspora, but there is one major problem that every one of them have, which is trust issues. They all want to come back home and develop where they come from. They want to come back home and then be part of building where they are from, but they need tangible hand, they need responsible hand to be able to meet up with these responsibilities that they are giving out. How does the palace come in? What can the palace really do to make sure that when these people send their money back home, their money are not swindled, they are not used for something else entirely? So how do we begin to drive diaspora investments of Esan people? And even apart from Esan people, how do we begin to drive that down to Esan land?
Thank you very much. This is a very beautiful outlet, and it hits my objective. I have been, in the past 38 years on the throne, featuring invitation of my subjects in diaspora to come and help us develop the community. I'm happy to report that a lot. But here they are. The criminal passion is with them. They don't need to go out. So what they need is funds, and if that fund is coming from them through me, we can put it on surveillance, and for it to be for what it's sent for is what they are used for. So Another area where we will be facing is when they come and invest, the proceeds will be, where do we sell them? And they, like they told me that they are ready to export it out so that the needs of our citizens abroad will be met with ease.
Just one or two words in there. When His Highness was talking, he did make mention of the trust, building trust on the kings. Our kings, as we know them, have always been trustworthy. We've tried one or two places trying to use maybe family members, friends, and the likes of them, and you have maybe one or two bad examples. But that is not enough for you to lose on the trust in your kingdom, for you to lose trust in your kings. They are reliable. They are the custodian of this court. And if, like he rightly said, they are contacted to make this possible, I mean investment back home possible, I can assure you, like he rightly said, and with all the things that we've met, you can be rest assured that everything you need done will always be done for you. Please, we are encouraging. Just like he said, all our sons and daughters back home, it is time to build our home. It is time to build our own. I remember a phrase that somebody said, he said, there's no place like the one you've got, because that home belongs to you. It is still the same with our villages. There is no town, there is no villages, there is no country like the one you have, because that country, that village, that kingdom belongs to you. All right. We're going to take another question, which is what His Highness actually talked about. It has to do with agriculture and exporting agricultural produce. And I would like to say that one of the mission of Clevenard.com is for us to offer you a platform where agricultural produce, your agricultural products from Esanland and from every part of Africa can be sold in diaspora. I give an example when I came and I said in the diaspora, the way they slice yam for sale over there is something that even we here in Africa, we don't even eat them if it is not in full, or we have them like that. There are so many things that can come out from the continent of Africa and in the Esanland as we speak right now. You have surplus of gari, cassava, yam. You have what, egusi?
Yes.
Yeah, lots and lots of them. We have Ducanots, exactly. Lots and lots of them. Then you have in Esan, there's what we even call the real ogbolo, which we call ogui. All right. If you taste the real Esan ogbolo, you'll discover that the ones you've been buying in the market is really nothing compared to it. It is all found in Esanland, and it can be exported in large quantity. Good oil, unadulterated oil, can also be found in Esanland. Let's just speak on that a bit. What can really come out of this land called Esan?
A lot can come out of. A lot is coming out already. We need just to expand to make it in larger quantity. We have in the palm plantation, you have a lot to get out from there. You have oil, you have kernel shells, you have native oil, like is native pomade.
Okay.
Apart from the oil, there is native pomade from the palm front. Palm wine, brooms, a lot of it. You can turn this palm front to what do you call
feed?
Yes.
And then it can be used for feed as well, for fish.
Yes. So a lot can be achieved from there. In the cassava farm, you can use it to turn it to akpu, you can turn it to gari. They have their different processes. So in the yam industry, what they use this pando yam that is all in the supermarket. I'll go from the yam, the farm, yam farms.
All right, Your Highness. Now let's look at the conducive environment. Most people will give example that the reason why, still in the palace of His Royal Highness Samuel Obade II, JP, the Onogie of Ugbegun in Esanland. Correct. We are still talking about the conduciveness of the environment. Many people believe that Nigeria, Africa, and then even the Eastern kingdoms, they are not conducive enough. You have been here, you are the father, one of the fathers of the land here. So how conducive is Esan land for doing businesses?
Very, very conducive. We assure safety in Esan land. The farmers go about their duties, going to the farm in the morning and returning in the evening without fear of insecurity. We are very safe here. By the grace of God, we continue to be safe.
But I also heard that you have a proximity to the railway station in Esan land. Is that true? That links to other, let's say, states and then villages within the country.
We are approximately 7-10 kilometers from the railway station.
Wow, that's quite close.
Yes, we are very close. In the Bible, it says, out of every 12, there must be a Judah. The incident that took place at the railway station last year was an unfortunate one. But as God will have it, we had trails to the people that came, and they were trapped.
Exactly.
And Nemesis caught up with them.
Exactly.
So we cannot use that as a measure of insecurity in the entire land.
Definitely, we can't use that. The angle I was taking it from was how goods from this locality can be taken to the cities. So it's very, very easy to take it out through the trains.
Yeah, through the train, yes, through the area, through some of our very, very fair roads. I won't say good, but I think government is giving attention to the roads now. And
the
evacuation of the goods from the farm will be much easier
to take out. That's true. All right, now, let's talk about tourist destinations in Esan land. We're also aware of a particular tribe in Esan where they have a bridge, a beach. I don't really know how true that is, but I heard the story that where the whites used to come to when they visit Esan land. Now that place, that site is still here in Esan land. Are you aware of something like that? And is there anything you want to say about it?
Yes. That is Ugbegun now. That's the Eluojierior, the outskirts of Esan.
Wow.
That is tomorrow is a busy marketplace.
Wow.
For both Edo and Kogi states.
Okay.
They bring fish from the other side of the river for sales here, and with a change. They also come here to buy gari, yams, and other farming proceeds.
All right, this is still Clevenard.com. Please, if you are here to do so, kindly sign up with us on www.clevenard.com. All right, we are going to be discussing the Clevenard Open project now, which has to do with the trade fair, bringing the trade fair down to Esan land. We want to see how we can network and bring everybody what you have from this Esan land, from outside Esan land, to gather in Igueben from on the 25th of November to 30th of November 2024. And we are relying on companies outside Igueben, companies outside Esan land, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, wherever you are, and then those in diaspora. Igueben land is a place where you can conveniently come and then sell your produce. When you come, you still have lots of things, investors in Esan land, vendors in Esan land that you can transact businesses with as well. So we are talking about the trade fair. Again, Your Highness, how happy are the kings in Esan land? How are you viewing this that a trade fair, an international trade fair, is going to be staged in Igueben in Esan land in Edo State, Nigeria?
Yes, the trade fair is going to be very, very interesting because it is the first time a trade fair will be held in this part of Edo State. It will give us the opportunity to showcase our farming proceeds. And it will also promote the marketing or the profit of the farmers. So it will be a serious advantage to our subjects.
Please, Clevenard.com is already here. And like we said, we like to create awareness within communities and for your communities. Please just encourage us a bit. Let's get to hear, what do you think of Clevenard.com?
Clevenard is, to me, as I say, it is a promising project to the entire Esan populace, because they are initiating this project now to showcase our products. And I want to say that they will not regret it. Yes, they will not regret it. Promoting the Esan produce.
Thank you so much, Your Highness. It's been an almost 30 minutes discussion with His Highness, His Royal Highness Samuel Obade II, JP, the Onogie of Ugbegun, and also the Idigun of Esanland in Esan Central Local Government Area, Esan in Edo State. And like we rightly said, Esanland still remains fertile. Esanland still remains full of everything good and beautiful. Esanland still has what it takes to supply your agricultural needs to the entire universe. All right, I remain Frank Idigun, and before we close, please let's quickly do this. I want to present the first flyer of the events down to His Highness. So this is supposed to go around the kingdoms as we progresses in the publicity materials for the event, for the November event. We're going to be having more and more of this and then more visits to the palaces as well.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right. That's a wrap. Do have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.